Hey, the old rules here, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. So in the last episode, we got introduced to the real Makoto, and we found out what Junko's real plan is, which is to basically spread herself to the dead characters and basically use the Neo-World program to create clones of herself through other dead people in the world, and Junko-fi all mankind. So let's go ahead and continue.
Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
Hajime brings up a good point.
Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
Okay, let's not give her any ideas.
No. There's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other.
Oh, right, the rules. The reason she wasn't able to do that? Was it because there was something she didn't do? If so, the reason is she never embodied the school trip's rules. Yeah, Monami's rules stood in her way.
I got it. It's because of the school trip's rules.
Right.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Yeah, it was dictated by the program that whoever the observer is has to follow the rules.
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher.
However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow them.
Oh, right.
That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
Right. The lead teacher cannot directly interfere with the students.
So, the rules were protecting us?
Slightly.
Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules.
I think that was mentioned before when we learned about the Neo-World program, either from the tablet or from Alter Ego, I don't remember.
Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
So you wouldn't have bothered either
So
way.
you
is what
made
you're
us
saying.
kill each other, because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Then, is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
Okay.
Dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me. What about our lives?
Yeah, our lives matter.
Chump change.
Well, apparently not to her.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
Yeah, you took Pekka
So
away from
that's
you. He
your
goes, he's
trap.
not going to forgive you for that.
You tried to make us choose graduate, so you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
Because she's ultimate despair.
Because Junko Enoshima is the
I should
true
probably just,
ultimate
despair.
despair.
Not commentate, because they always say what I
She
just
doesn't
said.
yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
Well, with the exception of you and your friends.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization.
Okay.
That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
That's what she said in the first game,
For
too.
example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly?
Sure.
Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray.
Oh, you're talking about the reserve
And the
students.
best part is, they did it to themselves, you know?
They did because they were in love with you? What?
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
No. Could it be? Is she talking about them right now? Yep. The reserve course students.
I see! Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
No, you're not.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
Haven't we talked about this already? Or maybe it was just
An
us.
incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
2,357 people? That's an outrageous number.
I know.
You don't
right?
have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once.
Well, is that true?
That was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore.
Because didn't they say that we sacrificed our friends and families to Junko?
I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
He robs them of their futures?
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
I think this is the one personality that was added that I don't
That's
like.
wrong. The world isn't yearning for
It's
despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
What do you mean?
Huh? If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
If
Right?
that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
Oh.
Well, what the heck? Why does it have to be like that?
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation.
Yeah, it does help them make, like, they do achieve their goal. They don't have to kill us, they just have to keep us trapped.
They'll be able to
here.
keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
That sounds awful.
Wrong! That's not it!
Well, that's not what you want, Makoto, but that's what your superiors would want.
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
Oh my gosh, she actually said LOL.
This is nothing to LOL about.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice.
Didn't Makoto say that he had a trick up his sleeve?
Even though you
Can
came
he
all
use it
this way
already?
to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win.
Not willingly. Well, not for us anyway.
The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along! Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Well, if there's anything like the first game, we'll have a change of heart at some point.
Stop it!
One moment. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I'm gonna have to take a food break here in a second. But anyway, let's continue. It was all a mistake? Was this really just a mistake? Was it a mistake? Stop asking that. To think we'd go home alive all along? Well, maybe? What about the killings in the class trials? Was this just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs killed each other off? This is just
Don't give up yet!
What? But thank you for
There is
finally
a way you
pulling
guys can
your...
get out of here without letting Junko out.
Thank you for finally saying that. Huh?
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is? Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
Remember we had that conversation with Makoto where Monokuma couldn't tell what was going on? First she's heard of it, then it's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? The way to get out that Junko doesn't know about, it might be that. I wasn't expecting this to be pulled up. No, that's not it. No. Oh, shutdown sequence.
I see!
There it is.
Are you talking about the shutdown sequence?
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command is highlighted. For some
Hidden
reason.
command?
Either that means that that's important.
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys.
That's a bit messed up.
So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop.
And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Yeah.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
Why not? Huh?
You know about it?
Ah, she was faking.
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
Oh, right. Yes, I do. The reason the shutdown sequence can't be activated is there's not enough people.
I see!
Remember, Makoto said at least half of the
Because
people need to be
There's
alive?
not enough people?
Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order
like
to
her teacher
initiate the
personality.
shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time.
Right.
Am I correct?
Yes, you are correct.
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
Yeah, we need at least 8, I think.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
Oh, so it can read our fingerprints, I guess.
So it's totally impossible.
Well, that's awful, I guess.
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command?
Either she knew about it all along, or because Hajime just decided to come out and say it, she was able to find the information.
No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
There
Then
is-
try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
I love the gigantic Junko in the background.
I believe
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Who? Them. Wait, what?
That's not
Hey,
something you need to
Kyoko.
take your time saying.
And Byakuya's here. Hey!
Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this.
Kyoko! Byakuya! I knew you guys would come!
You did? Kyoko, Byakuya.
We'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
They're not happy to be here, but they'll try and help anyway.
Sorry.
Even though it took some time
Good
for
to see
2 people
Byakuya
to enter
hasn't
the program
changed.
simultaneously, it appears we made it.
Timed appearance again. Yeah, that makes me a little bit worried.
Hey, what's going on? Why are there more people again?
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand.
Oh. That's
There's a
burn.
lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
Okay, you can stop now.
Shut up.
Byakuya! You're
Oh.
alive! But you're so skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
She feels bad.
You shut up too.
Yeah, according to them, they were watching this, so I bet Byakuya wasn't appreciative of the fat Byakuya who was here.
Are you two also from the Future Foundation?
No, it's probably not just that.
What? The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agree with our ideals, right? Right. They were from the school killing tragedy. The school killing life is referring to that.
You guys are the survivors of the killing school life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Yeah, that's right. There's 3 of them here now?
Yeah.
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger.
I wonder what the others are doing.
Jeez, stupids!
Monitoring
Making such a
them, maybe?
suicidal move. Did you really
Or
want to
off
see me
doing
that
their own
badly?
thing.
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
I do get the feeling it's not going to be that easy.
Why
Why
are
in
you
the
crying?
world are you crying?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs. They'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
My God.
You said it again! Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
And this messed up
Hey.
world?
Can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us?
Yeah, that is a good question.
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
That doesn't answer my question.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted.
Oh.
It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here. So you're saying we're gonna be deleted too?
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
So we'll wake up without our memories, I guess?
What does that mean for us?
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you entered the program.
Ah, okay. That's what I meant, essentially, by the last thing I said. I just didn't say it as eloquently as that.
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
We might still not agree to do it.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we entered the program...
And everything was for nothing. If we're going to revert back to our original selves before we enter the program, then we'll revert to ultimate despair.
I see!
Does that mean we'll go back to being ultimate despair?
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair.
That's not very fair. Sorry, just checking the time.
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
I don't know how you came to that conclusion, when we haven't really found a solution
Don't worry.
yet.
Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But we won't even know who you are if we go through with this
But I
idea.
thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair.
Yeah, their bosses do want to do that. Yeah, for this reason the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...?
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
It's gonna be alright. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
You sure do have a lot of faith in us.
Will you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your
stuff?
brain is, like, really nasty.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
Yeah, that's the downside.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Meaningless? Vanish. Does that include her, too? We're talking about Chiaki? If we lose our memories of this world, we're also going to forget she ever existed, right? Yeah, I guess he is talking about Chiaki. If that happens, does it really mean that she, an existence confined to this world, is going to really going to disappear? It seems that way, but I mean, Alter Ego seemed to be destroyed, and Alter Ego's still around, so yeah. She risked her life to protect us, and we won't even remember she existed.
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when... Please stop!
Oh yeah, that's right, Fuyuhiko lost an eyeball.
Going back
Forgot
to
about
reality
that.
in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
Except it's not.
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past!
Hey, why did we become ultimate despair in the first place?
That's a good
I
question.
asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
Of course.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me,
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Oh.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that.
Oh.
The point is, The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
I feel like that's directed at Hajime, because
That's
that was his
not
whole
even
thing,
an
that he
explanation.
admired Oak Speed Academy so much he was willing to do anything to be in the school.
Then, what if you think about it like this?
What?
It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too.
Oh, don't do that.
They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys.
Wow, and the manipulation
Well, after
continues.
saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
Are you kidding around?
Enough! My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Byakuya, don't you know that it's bad to rush in situations
Before
like
you
this?
do that, we gotta do some reviewing.
Oh, okay, so Junko's gonna do it for us. So,
When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair. And your dead friends will never be revived. And the
Right.
embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world.
I like the way the drawing of Hajime looks on the right-hand side.
Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win? Or will my despair win?
Alright! Things are starting to heat up!
They
This isn't a
certainly
game,
are.
you know.
Au contraire, this is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life.
Well, true, yes.
That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
Are we side characters,
Called
though?
us chumps again!
Because it's true! Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
It wasn't?
There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people. Ah, since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Okay.
Question?
Yeah, like we've been doing this whole
As
time.
long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then.
Right, or we get bored.
So, question. Who did I lure and how did I do it?
I know the
The
answer,
hint
but how do
is, I get
answer?
bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass.
Wait,
Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
oh, wait. What? The same outcome as the killing school life? Do I just have to remember what occurred there? The people Junko lured the method. I should try connecting those dots. There should be an answer there. Are we about to do Hangman's Gambit? Please don't. Oh, logic dive. Okay, I'll take that. I'd rather do that than anything else right now. Just because I don't feel like answering this with a non-stop debate or with Hangman's Gambit. But logic dive isn't much better because it's a reactionary game and I probably shouldn't talk anymore for now until we get to the first question. Remember that spacebar is to jump because I forgot that last time. Oh. Okay then. So this isn't too difficult so far. Wait. Ooh, it's a good thing I jumped over. Gosh. I hate this game. Not the game in general, just this mini game. Okay. Can we get to the first question, please? Thank you. Question 1. Who did Junko Enoshima? Who did Junko Enoshima want to lure? She wanted to lure the Future Foundation. Of course. Well. Okay, now what? So the second one is probably how did she lure them? The surveillance cameras, right? Oh god. Well. Okay, question 2. What was the bait? The killings. Oh, right, there are 3 questions. Okay, So the last one will be how did she show the killings to them, I guess? Which was through the surveillance cameras, dodge moving obstacles. Whoa. I was about to say I am doing a little bit better than I normally do, and then I messed it up. Okay, depth perception apparently is an issue for me with this game. Whoa. Cool. You know, I don't need my life for anything, you know, it's completely fine. You just watch my health bar completely. Whoa. I hate that this is where the checkpoint for this segment is. Okay, I think we finally made it past that segment. Thank God. Okay, last question. What did Junko use to force them to watch the killing, the surveillance cameras? Yeah, make sure you pay attention to the spelling of the words. Because they tried to trip me up with that, and they almost got me. But, yeah. Yeah. But she said it was a different method from last time, but isn't that the same method as last time? Because she showed the world the killings through the surveillance cameras.
It's all coming
that
together.
same, just the people it was targeted at was different. Whatever. Anyway, we've completed it. Great.
Got it. You used the surveillance cameras.
Yep.
You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
Okay. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go and get the food, like I mentioned earlier. Anyway, let's continue for a little bit longer. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing the footage you were recording, weren't you?
Surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
Yeah.
In the previous Killing School life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school.
Yep, acting like it was a reality TV show or something.
You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Yeah.
Ding ding ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation?
Yeah.
What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras!
Sonia, what did you do?
Sure did.
Wow, which he did rattle Byakuya. Oh my god.
I will never be queen now! Please forget what you saw!
I love that they, like, sort of threw the pure princess angle out the window with Sonya.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
I think
We
Makoto
tried
said
to
he
hack
tried.
in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside.
Oh.
As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but...
Yeah, I think
We
that would've
didn't
been
know
a bad
what would
idea.
happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program
Don't you think that's a little bit
just
suspicious?
a short time ago.
And you
Yeah.
came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone.
Yeah. They're
If you
too
saw
noble for
people
that.
dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, health dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time," right?
That is something Makoto would say.
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason.
Only to get back at them.
We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles Just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's why you guys
right?
are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But
Okay,
it's
I can't
not
really
my fault,
argue
you
with that.
know.
Why is it not
This
your
game
fault?
is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Well,
Just
no,
1 second,
I guess.
please. That sounds as though we...
As though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will.
But that's precisely the truth.
What?
You
Huh?
guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program.
Ooh,
To provide
wait,
the
what?
opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the Ultimate Despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
Just like in the first game, we locked ourselves inside of the school, forgot about it, and then just decided to kill each other to try and get out, even though we willingly accepted living inside the school.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Wow. And you know what? I think I'm going to end this episode here. Wow, that was a revelation. So, we did this to ourselves, and then forgot about it. Like I said, just like the first game. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like. Also be sure to like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter, as well as support my Patreon. All 3 links will be in the description below. And subscribe for more, and if you are subscribed or a new subscriber right now, be sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified when I upload videos. This is Viola Rules, signing off. Talk to you later.